Hello and welcome everyone. Here is Andy. Here's our bonfire. It's hot again outside, like 30, maybe even a bit hotter, but now that's evening time and temperature has begun to decrease, but still I see that I'm a bit reddened. Climate aspects. So we are back to Divinity, Original Sin, the second part. This one is adventure number 22. And without further ado, I suggest we go back into the fray. Or maybe not directly into the fray, but just let's see what we've got. Oh yeah, I had a lot of items to take care of and to sell to someone. And essentially, I also was thinking, imagine if I made Red Prince somebody like demon. Character with a demon has an extra 15% fire resistance, but takes 50% penalty to water resistance. Additionally, the maximum fire resistance is raised by 10%. So if I become demon and I take elemental affinity, then if I'm standing on fire, imagine how much casting I can do. And I was also thinking if I can give Ifan this apotheosis thing plus skin graft, that will require some respecking and also will require some extra memory talents, because currently all the spells that I possess I think I've been using. So the question is, am I ready to give him more memory or not? Because imagine if we use apotheosis at the beginning of the turn, that's 2 points. Then I go adrenaline, cast mortal blow once. That will be, after that I'll have how many points? And I also have to be invisible. So that's 1 point of action. I'm trying to remember, there was something about going invisible without any action points, but I don't remember what ability does that. So invisibility is 1 point, then backlash is another point, that's 2 points, then apotheosis, that's 4 points, and usually I have 5 at the beginning if I'm properly buffed. So I still have 1 point. After that I cast adrenaline, then I use mortal blow that drops me back to 1 point, and if I use skin graft I lose my turn. And that's unpleasant. That's unpleasant. I have to have 6 points for that. Maybe it's not that easy to pull, not to mention the 5 points that I have to find somewhere to use Forced Exchange and Apotheosis in my spell book. About Feign, I told you I wanted to drop this Living on the Edge because I haven't used it ever yet, and instead of it I can pick some spell. I'm not sure. Have I got anything Feign that I'm missing? Silencing Stare. Ooh. Actually, that's quite a high range and a lot of magical armor destruction. It's a damage spell, which I don't like. Dimensional Bolt, no. Bone Cage. I don't know. Cannibalize. Spread your wings, Soulmate. Soulmate. Doesn't work well for Feign because if somebody gets Restoration, Feign will really suffer after that. Death Wish. 50% Fatality. 70% damage bonus. No. Black Shroud. Totems of Necromancer. Black Shroud. I don't know, I'm kinda close to dropping one memory point, and instead of that let me go to Lady Vengeance, because I have to do trading anyway. Trading. Already wearing the trading attire. So what shall we do? Shall we buy more diamond dust, I presume? How many pieces have I got? 14. I'll need to upgrade lots of items. Quicksilver.
I knew you'd be back for more.
Yeah, here I am. Let's buy 3 of these. 3 of these. And Feign, how many? Azure Flint pieces? 5. I guess I'll buy 5 Azure Flint pieces. And in exchange for what? In exchange for this glass and tooth, leather scraps, empty honey bar. This amulet, heathen curse. Yeah. I know it's not the most exciting way to begin a stream, but we have to get rid of all this rubbish in our inventory. And looks like she might not even have enough money to buy all the things. Yeah, she already ran out of money, my god. How? Was that possible? Okay, let's buy another 5 Azure Flints. What can I say? To sell the rest of the skill books. Crazy. Frost Grenade. Razzle Dazzle. Cursed Firestorm Grenade. Not enough money. Chemical Warfare Grenade. Oh my god. Piercing Grenade. Okay. Glass of wine. Bottles of wine. Apple. Apple. What else can I sell? Some scrolls maybe. Laser ray scroll. Yeah. Okay. So
soon.
Let me drop all these weapon upgrades to Feign. The future, this helmet. Wits Warfare Huntsman Necromancer, well, we know happens to it, it goes for sale. Black mirrors go to Lady Vengeance, runes go to the Red Prince. Alien Air Essence goes to Feign. Cryptic Letter goes to Beast's Pouch. All these mushrooms go to Lady Vengeance also. And funny fact is that I have also these armors and essentially these weapons that cost a lot. Maybe the trader who I have in Tercendelius, at the Tercendelius altar, maybe he has got his money back. Shadow Prince's signet. I'm still, remember, I was really obsessing about this item last stream, and I'm not sure up until now whether I have to go for it. Let's put it into the dwarven, or rather into the backpack that Red Prince has for now, because I'm still undecided. Let me travel to the Temple of Tercendelius, find the trader. The trader that I use is this one. I'm gonna mute the game because we have another really annoying creature here. Okay, he hasn't got any money. Can I take care of her somehow? Oh, lootable sacks, by the way. Priestess of Duna. She's a trader with some items, so killing her would be a bit unwise. So how many trap disarming kits have I got? 51. Okay, looks like I've got enough for now. Well, I think Beast can keep the items that he possesses, right? Nothing is gonna happen to him. And Fane, we need to respect Fane. Let's do exactly that. Han hasn't come back yet. Wait a second, maybe Corbin has something.
Go on.
Pants of Mercy, Constitution Leadership. No. I'm afraid this time I'm not interested in what you have. Last time I bought a really wonderful ring from him. Very thankful. Who's that standing there? Oh, possessed child, by the way. Yeah, forgot to take care of her. I mean, to talk to her.
The little girl doesn't acknowledge your presence. She remains locked away somewhere deep within her own mind.
Still alive.
As you approach, the silent monk puffs a bit of air from between her stitched lips. She seems agitated. The silent monk cocks his right ear toward you, then his left. He appears to be awaiting instructions.
Still don't understand what I was supposed to do with them. Now, Fane, if you go to the mirror, hope nothing happens to you. So memory goes down by 1 point. Only living on the edge disappeared. Silencing stare don't need. Turn back into the elf, please. By the way, flash sacrifice. So the shield requires 14 constitution. So actually I need to get some 2 points of constitution. -6, that would be 13. I need to have 20 constitution. So let me take 1 point from... I wonder if I can drop anything from my spells. Something I don't use. Also, I don't think so. Maybe take 1 point from intelligence. That's a hard thing to do, but... yeah, other spells I guess I do use. Oh, wait. Shame. I forgot that this play dead is supposed to stay there. For me not to drop it all the time. Okay, I'll form now. About your inventory, all is good. The shield is here. Everything is fine. Let's put on our fighting gear. And let's go to the Lunar Gate, I presume, because the next thing I want to take care of is the Duna Temple. And after Duna Temple, I'd like to... this one has to be climbable, right? Yeah, this one is climbable. And from there, I know we can go to this place. Maybe I should start with this one. So what's this place? How am I supposed to get there? First place cannot reach. Ooh, a chest. Okay, let's jump down here. Okay, let's go all together. Pain, of course, is standing alone because I forgot to link him to his friends. Fane, I apologize for this mistake. Now, where am I supposed to run? Yeah, I'm supposed to run here. Please join Beast. Beast, in the meantime, jumps to the bottom. Ifan, you have to be disconnected. Fane is still running. Let's jump down. What do we have here? Lava, lava, lava. Golden plate and some gold. Fane has arrived. Let's jump to our friends. Ooh, we have some vines. And why would we have some vines over there? Wonder. Cursed fire cloud. Cursed fire cloud. So can I douse them? Precious spike. Looks like maybe. So Ifan, please teleport to here. I wonder why we have this vine. Am I gonna find something interesting here, or what's the point of having it? Any maybe chests? Or yeah, I see now why. Now I see why. Okay, the fire has been doused actually, and there is a vine here also. It's becoming more and more interesting. I suspect this place has a lot of hidden secrets. So no, Ifan is not able to jump far enough. That's lava. Can you teleport the chest to me? No. And how am I supposed to jump there then? Maybe if I jump here first. Can I destroy this fire cloud? Hard to say if it helped. But now I can jump there to access the chest. Now, Beast, we have climbed down. What do we have in this location? Gipinium mushroom. Climbable spot. Another piece of treasure. Another piece of treasure. So let's go. What do you mean? You cannot jump there? And why not? Okay, if you climb up. If you climb up, then you can. Pinia mushroom. Let's climb up here. Women cannot reach. Some grenade. Dwarven skeleton. Gosh, there's so many places here. Is it reachable? Yes, it is. Again, douse fire. While it's being doused, oh. Wait, I don't understand. Cannot reach. What? I mean, I can cast here, but somehow. What? I cannot land anywhere close, but at the same time, I can cast over there. That's very, very confusing. How am I supposed to approach this chest? Hello, Matt. Long time no see. What's up? Do you happen to know how to reach this chest over here? As it seems to be a weird thing. Do not recommend jumping into the lava. Yeah, I know nothing good will happen. Identified wand. So what else do we have here? This location. TP spell. Well, TP spell unfortunately did not seem to be working, to my great lamentation. TP someone onto it. Well, let's try. Where is Fane? Fane, could you please join Ifan here? And no, Ifan only can be teleported into lava. How about? Well, that's kinda ironic. Let's go living on the edge. Maybe it will work for 2 turns. Ifan, you ready? Ooh. Ifan, where are you? That was close. That was very close. But living on the edge saved him from dying in lava. Wow. Impressive. Very impressive. Okay. We did it. What have I got there? Some divine belt. I didn't have time to look at the treasure. Single-handed, telekinesis, sneak, and thievery. Okay, it wasn't worth it, but... So probably some potions, it looks like. Some coins. Some static cloud arrow, I think I got it from there. And... maybe some gold or something like that, I don't know. Magical wooden wand. Gold goes to Ifan. Gipinia mushroom to Lady Vengeance. Grenades go to Ifan. Well, one puzzle out. Let's go further. Where next shall we jump? How about we get back 1 and 2. So these both cretins go back here. Why do I have blood? Because I used blood rain. Matt, how have you been? How many times have Have you finished Divinity since we last talked with you? Huh? Are there any chests in lava that I must be finding? No, I don't see any yet. Only those stone sarcophaguses and nothing more. Alright, so I think I want to get to this area somehow, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get there. No, really. How am I to get to this place? Looks like this place is supposed to be the jumping one. And then it means that... And how do I get here? Ah, I see. So I'm supposed to jump to this place. Then I'm supposed to douse all this fire. Feign and... Ifan have to get to Beast. What? Finish it once, now I'm on Act 2 in my current run, level 12. Not bad. Are you participating in some competition that I don't know, which is called how many times you can beat Divinity in 1 month? Or something like this? No, it looks like I was wrong. I cannot jump over there from here, which is a disappointment, but what do you mean you cannot reach? What are you talking about, you idiot? You can absolutely reach here. And maybe... Oh, maybe this one is walkable, no? No? Really? Are you sure? That's strange. Maybe... Cursed fire clouds are not walkable through. No, they are totally walkable through. Maybe he was being capricious. Yeah, see? You can run down perfectly well. So, Rat Prince, you have to get to Beast. Beast is quite far away from us. So let's be hopping. Let's be hopping down to him. Well, I'm not sure this is walkable. Is it the way that I have to be traveling, like all the way here? Oh, that's quite a long one. Well, let's try. Let's try. What? Ifan. What's your problem? Okay, here we are. And now we just need to proceed. We just need to proceed to here, I understand. Then I just have so many builds to try. I'm doing a solo necro mage run. Wait, weren't you doing it with Feign before that? I thought it was also some solo necro. I still have rogue run to do. Alright. Well, then I have another question. Are you one of the most valuable contributors to Reddit about Divinity? Because with your experience, I presume you have a lot to tell to people. Solar Necro Warrior, Solar Necro Mage. Aha, that's what you're doing. I see. Same. Alright, here we are. All together. Now I'd like to douse this fire Beast, could you please help us out here? Fire clouds. Now, can I get there from here? Yes, I can. Excellent. Excellent, but I'd like to begin with... Oh, stop bullshitting me. Climb this freaking wall. I'm not sure why the game thinks... What? Apparently, pathfinding here hasn't been properly QA tested.
I found something.
And now these idiots are standing. Can you climb? Climb. And you too. Yeah. You found something. What have you found? That's for Red Prince to discover. And another capacitor? No, it's an ancient artifact. The ancient artifact goes to Fane. Could prove useful. So, 2 bodies. Oh, what are those? A lot of bones. A lot of bones. And what am I supposed to be doing here?
The ancient temple of Zol crowns the cliff. Loathsome place. A fragment of memory. Followers of the false goddess betrayed you here. You preached the Devourer's blessings. He would bring them to greatness. Searing pain. A stone hits your shoulder. A sharp crack. Another glances off your skull. Your world turns red.
Ah, the fanatical soul. Hunted by Zolstice's followers, he fled back to the Outlaw Empress with the Devourer's words on his lips.
Aren't you the Devourer yourself?
The ground around you trembles, as if an enormous beast has landed there.
Clever, clever. Yes, I am the Devourer. Join the pieces of my armor together, and you'll share in my power. The Empress was my first champion. She laid the path for those who would follow.
Huge, invisible claws seize your throat. Just as you expect your neck to snap, a book materializes in your hands.
A gift of forbidden knowledge for my champion.
Ethan.
A mere trinket compared to what I will give you. Your duty on this island is done. 2 pieces of the armor remain in the greatest city ever built by mortals. One lies in the Lizard's Enclave. The other in the hands of a man named Ken.
The massive presence fades, but you aren't alone. A cold aura lingers nearby as the last ashes fall.
I don't understand the game's logic sometimes, like mass corpse explosion book. Fane had this mass corpse explosion spell since time immemorial, essentially. I think I got it in Act 2 at the beginning of it, somewhere in the middle. I think it was some advice from the chat. But I mean, why, like, imagine you're already definitely past the half of the game, the first half of the game. Why does it reward me with such garbage? I mean, why does it reward me with garbage? Why not some rune frame maybe, or some like really useful stuff like teleportation scroll, like shower of teleportation scrolls? No, we'll give you some completely nonsensical book that you definitely already have bought. I don't know. Fun fact about mass corpse explosion: I used it to kill the Harbinger of Doom at level 10. Clever. Clever, because there are a lot of corpses around this birdie. Yeah. Huh. Very clever, man. Very clever. Because even a single explosion is kinda sick, but if it is a mass explosion, I need to remember about it. Pyrokinetic 2, Necromancer 2, physical damage. Yeah. So,
What can I do for you?
nothing, I clicked by mistake. Spirit of the Fanatic.
A lizard spirit bows deep before you. His torn garb resembles that of a priest.
May the Devourer bless your endeavors, champion of the dragon.
What's expected of a dragon's champion?
A champion is true power unshackled. I am here to serve said power, as I served the first champion, the Outlaw Empress. Her legacy was recovering the Devourer's sacred bones. Yours will be conquering the world, clad in his armor. The spirits bound to each piece shall shepherd your ascension. Restore it by devouring our souls, and you will be unmatched.
Don't listen to that snake mouth. We're not shepherds. We're trapped.
Only the weak fear such a glorious destiny. The champion surpasses all weakness, for they are blessed by the dragon.
You got all the source trainings before even saving the Meister. Haha. Wow. Well, yeah, I really feel sorry that you don't stream, Matt, because it would be very, very interesting to see your, like, how you play the game. Really interesting. So, how did you come to be in the armor, Fanatic?
For years I was
Fanatic.
foolish. I served Zol Stissa, but she was a silent deceiver. Until I met the Outlaw Empress, I was lost. The Empress saw I was truly faithful, but preaching a false prophet. She led me to the Devourer, to the endless voice of the dragon. The Devourer is true divinity. He always listens, always guides, and I was his chosen preacher, a voice to the masses.
The Devourer doomed us, and the Empress reveled in cruelty.
Harsh task, mistress, if there ever was one. I should never have taken her gold.
Silence! The Outlaw Empress was the Devourer's first chosen, and you shall not defile her memory. Yet the enemies of the Devourer are many. When I spoke the truth, we were forced into hiding, awaiting his rebirth.
I've heard you can be free.
Release? What purpose would that serve? We are bound to this armor in the Devourer's name. As you eat our souls one by one, the dragon's magnificence will be unleashed. We will be unified in flesh and steel.
So for the armor to work, it looks like I'll have to devour these poor souls. That's quite a disappointment, I must say. Fanatic. The pronunciation is fanatic, not fanatic. I was making a mistake. Okay. This... I forgot there was a little container with gold, potion of vitality, poison arrow, and earth tongue mushroom. Nothing incredible. Trumpet of death. Oh, let's climb down here and douse this fire. Trumpet of death. Maybe there is something else. Maybe there is something to extract. Something to dig through? No, looks like no. Anything down here that I've missed? Some chest, maybe? No. Lizard skeleton is here. Lizard skeleton. Well, if I can... No, I'll send Beast to teleport to the bottom here. Use the precious spike again. And this way I targeted nothing. Not the first cloud, not the second. Let me examine the place. Anything to dig through? Looks like no. Let's examine the corpse. Ultimate augment a herb and pouch of superior stardust. Wow, That's something quite valuable, or would be at least if I didn't have so many of those things already. Let's douse another cloud. And jump back to our friends here. Now please climb up and then climb down, and come on, they're again bullshitting me with their can't reach. Who is standing there? Fane. Get down. And Red Prince also get... Oh. A bunch of cretins, really. What's wrong with pathfinding here? Fane, do it, please. Thanks. At last. To be honest, if I streamed, all you would see is me using absolutely absurd strategies through Act 1, start of Act 2, and me getting all the source trainings, source vampirism and level 15 armor at level 10, tend to push the limits of the game. Well, which is exactly very interesting to see, so I would love to see that. And I just found another location that I didn't spot before. This kind of a tent. What is this tent? Who lived here? Some bones. What's this? An empty cup. A sack. A pickaxe. Skeleton. Medium flame rune. Maybe that's where the followers of the Devourer were hiding. One-handed sword. What does it have? Nothing interesting. Cup of tea. Let's drink it. Why not? 5 turns. Heals 5%. Anything else to be had here? Pickaxe. Oh, pickaxe actually costs some money, but it also weighs a lot, and I think I'll just keep it here. Now, oh, at least now they're climbing all together. Let's jump. I don't know, let's jump over there. No XP gained for that. What do you mean? Stand closer to the edge then. And now Fane. Here we are. So what's this place? Something about Duna or... Blunt shovel, pickaxe, bedroll, elven skeleton, bone, Gipenia mushroom. What was this place? Is it actually where they were?
The dwarf smiles, at ease despite his imprisonment.
Need some chatter to pass the time, friend?
But maybe they will tell me something about this location, but... Oh! A chest. Blast oil flask, quite an expensive one. Eternal artifact, a bowl. Looks like an eternal bowl. Cannot reach. Okay, let's climb up here. And see what's this place. Feels like I'm supposed to be
I need a shovel.
fighting someone here. Red Prince, please dig. What's hidden there? Ah! Oh! And what's this place? Eternal plate and the fuse. What's this place? Glacera, a pillar, and a door.
The doors loom above you, one step closer to the council, one step closer to divinity. The others must surely be thinking the same. After all, only one of you can ultimately ascend. Time for an honest discussion, perhaps.
Ah! It's an alternative entrance to the academy, for real. Ha! I read about it on Reddit, but... Wow. No, it's too early. I don't want to do that. Don't want to have any discussions. I am satisfied to have received the XP for entering. That's already cool. But wow. Wow. That's nice. That's nice to have found an alternative entrance. And how do I... that's how I get out. Well, that's impressive. It's very impressive. The academy is quite far away. And you technically don't have to fight anyone to get here. You just surreptitiously teleport, and voila, you're here. Okay, let's go to the Lunar Gate once again. And from the gate, I go to Duna, the way I intended, actually. But the Devourer distracted me with his devourship. So. Well, I also want to say, Matt, if you're still here, I want to say that after I finish this playthrough, I myself might to restart it, but not on the stream, but just for myself, you know, to kinda push the limits of the game, as you said, just to play with to play the way I haven't yet, and to not make it so long, because if you're streaming, of course, you spend much more time than if you're just playing. Temple of Solstice. I've been there. I was just confused by the reference there. So there are two temples of Solstice. One old, one ancient, one actual. Alright, now what do we have here? I still haven't looted these plentiful vases, which are really many.
Garbage.
Well, I never. Oh, Stardust Herb. Stardust Herb. Another vase with gold. Empty. Empty.
This won't be of any use.
Purged Corpse. The Art of Destruction. Fiery Illusions was there. This dry as dust military training book details the underappreciated field of weapon infusions. Deep within the staccato-like prose, you find useful methods for infusing weapons with the element of fire. I think I read this book before. Now about Duna. Oh, a wand. Herring. Some coins. A lot of smashed vases. Another two. Lemonade. Let's drink lemonade. Restores health, adds some wits. So what's the one about? The DAG. Intelligence HP. The herring has to be sent to Lady Vengeance. I mean, all you gotta really do is know the absurd mechanics to use. For example, if you are playing with a squad and the ship fight on your way to Act 2, you TP Dallas next to a ballista, then sneak out of the battle. Keep your squad member in his turn until you sneak over and kill Dallas using the ballista. Is it the one shot, really? Huh. Wow. I didn't know that. Well, I guess like many other things. And so what happens to Dallas when you kill her? Like she disappears and reappears later in the game? 3 shots. Ah, I see. But she won't notice you. Ah. Like so you get out of the battle. She'll be turned around. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting.
A voice that is not your own rises within your skull.
She flees and drops a good hammer. Well, I know that you used to be able to do that with the Death Fog in Act 1. If you snatch 2 barrels, you can drop barrels on her, and she will flee and drop a good hammer. So I guess the same happens on the ship. And it's just, you have to have time to loot her, right? Before Melody teleports the ship into the abyss.
Enter freely, child of Duna, but bring none of foreign blood. They are not welcome.
Foreign blood. Grenade oh,
Statues coming to life?
excuse me. What if Beast approaches the statue? Nothing happens. So only if foreign creatures. Ooh, not bad. Rhymes of the Ranger Part 3. Ace scrolling money. What's this? That's. Oh no! Walk away, please. Quite a long distance attack.
Lucky find.
Anything else to grab here? Well, plenty of things. Unfortunately,
It's broken.
it's connected to getting damage from the... Wow, that's quite a range. Thankfully, he does not attack Sir Laura.
Good find.
That I appreciate. If she drops the hammer in Act 1, she drops a one-handed weapon before Act 2. Weapon transfers over to the Hall of Echoes. You mean it's still on the deck of the ship after she drops it?
Garbage. It's broken.
Dead Black Ring Defiler. Yeah, I'm already walking away. Chronicler. Okay, what do we have here? Plenty of wardens standing in my way. Another strike received. Many more vases. Be fun to fight all those stone warriors. I don't remember what's recommended, to fight Duna, or I mean the champion of Duna, or to what? Ah, I see. Friend, what?
A note flutters out of the waterlogged bicorn the minute you pick it up.
Oh, aye, it's my hat. Fran! Toss her over here if you don't mind.
You named your hat?
You're damn right I did. Just you wait till you hear what I call my beard. Fran, I missed you, so I did. Let's not part ways again, girl.
Captain's hat. And the note found within the folds of Beast's bicorn hat. Friend, the bicorn hat. I need to translate the word bicorn. I've never met it. Like 2 corners. Bicorn. I see. Bicorn. Interesting. I'm using summoning for now, but I'll respect at level 13 necro summoning. I was reading about summoning a couple of days ago because I was curious. So I understood that summoning is quite powerful, but it has its limits, and the higher you get, the lower its efficiency becomes. Not efficiency, its effectiveness becomes, because enemies get stronger while your your creatures that you summon do not really gain in strength that much. Do you think you would agree with that? Anyway, this hat. +2 wits, +6 initiative. Immunity to terrified. Beast hat Fran, which has accompanied Beast in many nautical adventures. Well, what can I say? It's sweet that Beast got his hat back, but unfortunately I'm not going to use it, although it's quite amazing. It gives a lot of initiative, but even for Ifan with his initiative and wits requirement, mine is much better than this one, so unfortunately it will just lie in the inventory unused, which is a big shame. Once again, I have questions to those who planned the artifacts, like who in their sane mind would be using that for actual equipment? I mean, why? A note found. To the beasts of the sea, I thought you might want this back. Fight fiercely. Duna. Wow. Beast, what do you think?
Ever strike you that life is just a series of islands?
Ever strikes you that Duna talks to you at his altar? Not much gear gives more summoning, which is what makes it stronger. You mean... I'm not sure I got the last message. Why does it get... Where does it make it stronger if... Will I be fighting all these protectors? I mean, they're quite sturdy. Could be quite a fight. And the champion of Duna, where is he? Where is he standing? I guess I need to just run forward with Red Prince. Oh no! Run, people, run! Just run and don't look back. Gosh. That's kinda...
With great armored fists, the Knight of Duna pounds his own helmet rhythmically. The helmet has buckled inwards in places. Rivulets of blood trickle from beneath the visor.
Come, hear my joke. What is it that I guard?
The Temple of Duna, God of the Dwarves.
Ah! Wrong! I guard nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing! He showed me.
He leans forward. Glimpsed beneath the crumpled helmet is a mangled face and crazed, unblinking eyes.
It's all a joke! There's nothing to guard, only lies. You'll see for yourself once you're dead.
Summoning peaks once you get summoning 10, then it really falls off. What I mean by is that for some major summoning is good between level 7 and level 13, and after that it really is just a burden. Really get rid of it level 13. But I guess at the beginning of the game it's quite a game changer. Pardon the tautology. Growl that you don't want to kill him, but you will if he forces your hand. Tell him to get a grip on himself. He's supposed to be a Knight of Duna, not some cackling lunatic. Implore him to calm down and you'll do what you can to help him. Well, let's use the second option. Stop being a cackling lunatic.
The Knight of Duna's features slacken. He looks almost calm. But the moment passes, and his maniacal scowl creeps back.
Maniacal? For real, that's how we say it. Maniacal. So it's maniac and maniacal. Cool.
No more talking, hear me? There's only one way this will end.
Intelligence, persuasion. Stare deep into his crazed eyes and tell him to remember his duty. He is a guardian of the seven and you are a Godwalkian. He mustn't raise his hands against you. Or with persuasion, tell him that it seems he's been cursed with some form of madness, but you have the means to cure him if he stands down. Let's go with the second option.
The knight bows his head and exhales. When he looks up once again, there's something different in his eyes. A passing flicker of lucidity.
Godwoken, I see you now. Pray to the altars. Don't let the void consume the world. The madness will return. I won't let myself become a danger to you. Farewell.
50,000 XP I got from this. And if I were to fight him, Knight of Duna, Divinity 2. Kilo convinced the Knight of Duna to stand down. So you can choose to fight him. If you choose to fight him, he'll attack you along with the other granite protectors acting as shields. You'll receive 60,000 XP for killing him. And plus another 50,000 for resolving this portion of the quest. Killing any granite protector grants no XP. Also, killing him in this way will grant good loot, including a unique helm named Knight of Duna's Helm. Once the knight is dead, you can cast the Spirit Vision and talk to his spirit. So it looks like that I have to fight him. It's gonna grant me more XP. Let me load the game and try and fight as Ifan. Kill him for his helmet. Gives an amazing helmet. Well, I don't think I'll need his helmet. Guys, can you stay away from poison, please? Thank you. What? Red Prince is in a conversation. How did that happen? Because I sold it to the Fletcher before leaving Nameless Isle, but that's a different story. What? Nobody talk to the knight, please. Wait. Okay, I think I'm ready now. So let's go and forage, and then bedroll, and engage in the conversation.
With great armored fists, the Knight of Duna.
I'm not sure, but you certainly aren't guarding your own well-being.
Well-being? Ha! You'd be the same if you saw what he showed me.
He leans forward. Glimpsed beneath the crumpled helmet is a mangled face and crazed, unblinking eyes.
It's all a joke. There's nothing to guard, only lies. You'll see for yourself once you're Dead.
Okay, let's reach for our weapon. Ah, no! Wait, why? What? Why was it? I thought there would be like some final phrase with this typical end tag, and then I'll start my buffing process, my buffing routine. The game didn't let me do that. If you sell your new gear to him in Act 3 and go to Act 4, all the gear becomes level 18. Yeah, I've heard about it. But you can manually upgrade with these things I've been buying, with Azure Flint, with Diamond Dust, and Quicksilver. It's very loud here. I need to drop the volume or I'll be tormented by this forever. Okay, bedroll now, and let's engage in the conversation. Sure, continue, and let's begin the buff process. Clear-minded, haste, then armor of frost, restoration, and fortifying. And of course we have to get close to the situation somewhere here. Oh no, stay away, please. Stay away from them. Thank you. Ifan now. Let's wait for the armor to restore. There is no point. Let's fight. He is first to act? Why? Now I'm slowed. And he is also fortified. Ifan. What the hell? Come on! Why are you acting while I'm standing here? You're not even in a fight.
Hurts, doesn't it?
And so they'll be attacking him permanently? Really? That's very funny. Amazing. What a fascinating fight. He has the most wits. He's a ranger, obviously. Ranger. What's his wits? 28. And I have... what's his initiative? I mean, Ifan's initiative is... Ifan's wits is 48. 48. His initiative is 62. And this guy's initiative, this guy's wits is 28 only. It's absolutely not... It's absolutely nonsensical. I don't understand why this happens, but... Okay, let's haste Ifan and put this peace of mind on him. Beast now, we have to... I don't know, teleport closer to the battle here. Fortify Ifan. And... what? Or maybe throw the shield at him. Now Feign. Feign teleports closer. Here. Uses Battle Stomp. Knocked down. Then Flash Sacrifice. Some enemies have ridiculous initiative, like Radika in Act 1 has 150? What? Didn't know that. That makes sense why she has her first turn. Well, that's... okay. Oh, I forgot to forget Living on the Edge and learn Mosquito Swarm. Well, fine then. We can use Restoration on Ifan, just in case. And end our turn. Because he will... Ooh, he gets some physical armor back, but that won't help him, I'm afraid. Or will it? Yeah, it will. Battle Stomp. Knock down again. Challenge.
I'll yield to none.
End your turn. Red Prince. The same story, we have to get closer. And use Bouncing Shield. And end your turn. Beast. You just stand here. Thane, just stand here. Ifan finishes him off with Rupture Tendons. So it is true, I get double portion of points, of XP points if I kill him instead of the diplomatic resolution. So the temple to Duna, I don't understand. Is it the one that is at the entrance, or it's the one that is... I mean the altar to Duna, the temple, the altar. Okay, what's here? Oil Flask 4. Knight of Duna's Helm. Strength, Constitution, Warfare. Unidentified crossbow, overpower skill book, and some gold. Let me summon his spirit. Hello, sir.
The knight's spirit is altogether more composed than his late corporeal form. His helmet rests in the crook of his arm, revealing an august dwarven face, creased with worry.
A godwoken? I thank you. Death was the only remedy for what was done to me. But these fiends resurrect those they have use of. Please, consume my spirit. I don't want to come back. I don't want to be their slave.
You know, the Sallow Man is dead. You can consider yourself avenged.
Good. I thank you. Hopefully that creature's lies will rot alongside him.
What happened to you?
The Black Ring came and sacked the temple. The one that leads them, the Sallow Man. He cursed me. A curse of madness and terrible visions.
What kind of visions?
The spirit averts his gaze with a shiver.
I will not say it. It would be blasphemy to even utter the words. The Sallow Man is a trickster, a deviant. They must have been lies that he concocted. They must be!
I don't want to consume your source. Now you're adequate and you deserve eternity.
Please! I failed my duty and let myself be corrupted. Now I'm just a potential weapon to be used against you. Grant me oblivion. I beg you.
Okay.
The spirit offers a stoic nod, accepting his fate.
Thank you. Look to the altars for guidance.
The first spirit that asked me to be consumed. Granite protectors destroyed at last. Let's clean up. Also, let me improve. Oh, I got a new talent at last. And what would be that talent? Oh, that's so juicy, so interesting. Finesse. The final points of finesse. The cap, I guess, right? If I add another point to polymorph, I cannot improve my finesse anymore. I can only improve my wits. Available social skills. Sneaking, lore master, telekinesis. Well, I guess I'll go for telekinesis to improve it even more. As for talents, ambidextrous, air recovery, comeback kid, elemental affinity, escapist, far out man, 5-star diner, gladiator, glass cannon, greedy vessel, guerrilla. While sneaking, guerrilla increases attack damage by 40%. Also reduces cost of entry in sneak mode by 1 action point. That's what I was talking about. Does it mean that if I take guerrilla, my sneaking will be just for free. If that's so, that's gonna be amazing. But I suspect it won't work. I'll have to use some points to go invisible. Maybe polymorph invisibility. Well, that's already polymorph invisibility. What I'm talking about. Okay, water rush. Walk it off. Stable, torturer. Stench, soul catcher, slingshot, savage sortilege. Weights, no, none of them have high weights to get the savage sortilege. Sadist, physical damage to bleeding targets. Extra physical damage to bleeding targets. That will mean that I'll have to use Sawtooth Knife first, but if I use Sawtooth Knife, their physical armor will not be affected, and that's unacceptable for me because I have to be putting physical armor down. Fairy Master, Opportunist, Morning Person, Master Thief, Magical Cycles, Lone Wolf, Living Armor, Leech, Indomitable, Hothead, Haymaker, Guerrilla. So I'm thinking between Guerrilla and Opportunist for Ifan. Hothead is amazing. Hothead. 10% critical chance and 10% more accuracy. Well, the problem with Hothead, man, is that I already have very high critical chance, and accuracy is already 110% through the rune that I got. So, and if I become an Opportunist, they won't be running away from Ifan, or if they do, they'll get a backstab. I can never be too high. I see. Crit damage is amazing. I agree. And what do you think of sneaking? I mean, attack damage 40% for sneaking. Isn't that wonderful? 5-star diner. Well, if I use a 5-star diner, we will not finish Divinity by 2025, because I will be picking vegetables and fruit and will be trying to find them everywhere. That will extend the gameplay much higher. Really situational. Well, I just have this chameleon cloak, right? Well, first of all, let me answer the question. If I take Guerrilla, is chameleon cloak free? No, it's not. And let me see. So if I'm standing behind the Red Prince and I attack 1, 2, that was roughly 700 damage. Now I'm invisible.
Doesn't it?
Again 700. I don't understand why I was invisible. Or did I drop my invisibility? Can just ask hand to retrieve stuff for you. Sneaking as in sneak. Ah! Not invisibility. Exactly, sneaking. Well, but I won't be sneaking in a battle, right? Because they will see me totally. I see. Okay, let's take Hothead then. And you're right. Let's increase our critical chances. Four AP for sneaking in battle? For real? Okay, Hot hat, hot hat. Here we go. And that means that I can... What rune increases critical chances? Runes... Divinity 10... Oh, Divinity 10. Divinity 2. Right, 10. Rune... giant rune of power vitality, giant thunder rune of power dodging, movement, critical chance +6. But it's gonna be intelligence bonus, not finesse. Pyrokinetic +1. Sadly, I cannot, yeah. Only if I increase my intelligence, but I don't want to increase my intelligence through... On the other hand, +6% of critical strike equals 6 points of wits. But finesse gives me stable damage. And accuracy means that dodging will be almost impossible. Okay, let's go to Beast now. Beast goes with what? Wits or strength? Let's go with wits for now. More initiative. As for this one, Geomancer. Social abilities, we go Lore Master, I guess. As for talents, Elemental Affinity. No. Maybe Savage Sortilege, actually. My critical chance is 16%, but I can improve it by giving him a rune that will be given extra critical chance, and then I can give him some new gloves that will have critical chance, and maybe some other weapons, which I doubt, but who knows. Critical chance +2 strength, +1 retribution. I don't think that shields have critical chance increase. I mean, why not? It could be interesting if he also crits with magic. That's gonna be absolute annihilation of enemies. Let's give it a try. He casts a lot, and that means I need to craft a new rune, and the rune has to be flame rune. Flame rune with the rune frame of power. So combine it with the rune frame of power, please. And then extract this one. Insert this one. Critical chance is now 22%. And the intelligence bonus is the same. Now Feign. What for Feign? My Necromancer. I was thinking about this Executioner also, but for the Executioner I need Warfare. But I mean, why not? More action points. And I haven't thought about anything better yet. Haven't thought of anything better yet. So let's go Warfare, Executioner. And we have a bot. A bot that is definitely going to be banned on the spot, or we can say executed on the spot, fit in the context. Now, about your talents, Fane, about your social talents, social skills. Let's go for Lore Master also. And who is the... Yeah, Red Prince is the final one to take care of. I'll give you extra wits, I think, to increase your initiative. The same with Polymorph, an extra point in Polymorph. Wits? I guess so. Fane will need more intelligence. Red Prince, another social skill, let it be telekinesis also. As for talents, let's go for Savage Sortilege also, what can I say? And let's craft another fire rune here to increase the critical chance. I feel a bit crazy, but I mean, why not? Critical chance 20%, quite decent. After so many playthroughs, I still don't know what the trigger is. What the trigger for the Four Sisters is. What do you mean, trigger? There is some trigger? Wonder if I can crit on this supernova.
Marcus, put some space between us and this lunatic!
That wasn't a crit. What gets them to spawn? A gift bag. That's what gets them to spawn. That's a mod. Where is it? Sorcerer's Sundries. That's a modification. Now, Red Prince. Ignition. Once again, supernova.
Our shield has gone mad!
Woohoo! Not bad. Not bad. Ifan Ben Mast was hit for 2123 fire damage. Critical strike. Before that, the damage was... no. Before that, the damage was 1318. It's the dead. Wow. Very cool, very cool. I'm afraid what Beast will be doing in that situation, because his critical chance is even a bit higher, but whoa. In such circumstances, I have to dial down on strength. On Red Prince, I have to drop it to 20. I mean, I have to drop it and only leave the one that he has from his gear. And strength he gets because of the Marauder shield and because of the... What else gives him strength? The shield and the how do you call it? Damn it, the sword. Beast, can you drop anything? Strength, not the best idea. Constitution, intelligence, finesse, memory. from mnemonic. Constitution +4. Or extra slot for spells. That means I can decrease the memory on each of them even more and get some skills through that. Something I find fun is when my party member is in dialogue with someone, I cast a ton of flaming crescendos on them, and once dialogue ends, he goes boom. Drop as much strength as possible in max wits, and then get the talent savage sword. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I already got the talent, and then I'll increase wits. But how do you cast flaming crescendos? Like, do they have some kind of delayed effect on the enemy, or your ally goes dead after all those flaming crescendos? Now let's be careful and loot everything I can here, trying not to miss anything. Since TM8 is in dialogue status, doesn't run out. Teammates, I mean. As dialogue skins, all flaming crescendos go off at once. You mean like spells, for example, like flaming crescendos, the spell flaming crescendo. I thought you were just being poetic. Curse the target to explode after one turn on death. I haven't thought about it actually. But if I use it, Ifan will be dying like constantly, so I'm afraid I shouldn't be using that. Also, maybe I should drop Epidemic of Fire on Red Prince. And drop Provoke. Haven't used it at all for a long time. And that will free up 4 points of memory. And I don't have that many points of memory actually. I only have 1 point that I can drop, so it won't help anything. Epidemic of Fire deals a ton of damage. What do you mean? Don't drop Provoke cause he is a mage. Red Prince is a tank mage because he has a shield, and at least he used to be a shield. And I also had Provoke because of Supernova, because I hoped he would be attracting enemies, and then I mean, just I'm quite maybe it's an exaggeration, but I'm quite proud of my build because so many battles I've won in 1 or 2 turns, and in a lot of battles enemies couldn't even move almost before they died, until they died. So I'm quite happy with how events are unfolding, but there are some spells that I put into place because I expected a much more complicated combat, like with lots of not resurrection, but so I thought it would be more challenging than it in fact is, which is quite interesting. Oh, a ring. What? They're still working? I thought they would they would turn off. That's weird. That's weird. And it's a problem. Let's talk to the altar of Duna. Beast, that's up for you.
Carved onto the face of the altar is a dedication in honor of Duna, patron of the dwarves. Long may their mountain halls stand as a testament to him.
Rest your hand on the altar and pray.
There is no sign of life from the altar. You run your hand across the lunar rune carved into its surface and walk away.
And that's all. Well, fine. Let me sit on the throne for some time, just to enjoy. And let's be off. This vase I skipped. So how am I to pass here unscathed? Because I also want to loot and not die. It looks like it's not gonna be possible. Okay, let's go looting in this hazardous environment. Okay. Carrot and long branch, I think I can live without them. But gosh, is it dirty here now. Granite protector, another one. Oh, we have those corpses, of course, and I have some... No, these ones I have looted. Any more protectors that I met? Yeah, there were some more. This one. Wonder why their bodies are empty. There used to be another one here, no? Or where? Maybe here? No. Okay, but what was this one? It was just the entrance, like the guardian of the entrance.
A voice that is not your own rises within your skull. You are no child of Duna. Leave now, or face his wrath.
I see. It's just the... Oh, there's a good word for that. The steward of the place, it looks like. Now let's get to the warden. Oh, come on. They're afraid of fire that they themselves caused. Can you imagine that? Level 17 is still afraid of everything. So, the Watcher.
Ah, God-woken.
Yeah, that's me.
You have succeeded where I could not.
Have so much to do, but I'm quiet and leveled. I can imagine. Never enough levels, right?
Please accept this with my thanks, and the thanks of all those I served alongside. The blessings of the original Seekers upon you.
She hands you a small yet heavy trinket, crafted of tarnished metal. Though cold, it feels comforting to the touch, like a worry stone or a familiar childhood toy.
Magical elven stuff, magical helmet, mage boots, magical hammered scale gloves. I'm gonna take the stuff to sell. And here we go.
You are a fitting one to attempt ascension, Godwoken. I am proud to have met you.
Thank you. What's the ring that I found? Huntsman, Hydrosophist, Necromancer. Why do they have to give me all garbage? Huh? All the time, just garbage. And where am I supposed to drop all this loot? Who will buy all this loot? I actually can craft several armors of... How many can I craft, really? I can craft 4 armors of the Eternals, and 4 only because I have metal scraps in the number of 4. If I had more, like 8, I would craft 7 armors of the Eternals. And what am I gonna do with all this rubbish? Maybe I'm gonna discover how to craft something else, something more useful than this damned armor of the Eternals. So, time to trade. Time to trade and get rid of the bullshit in my inventory. Let me decrease the volume because we will be plagued by this Duna priest, of course. Wait, where am I? Ah, I came to wrong place. Why would you even craft 7 armors of the Eternals? To sell them. To sell them, of course. Why else? Because I'm a big businessman, you see. You, Matt, came when I was streaming, and I'm still streaming Divinity, but had you seen, for example, my way of playing Farthest Frontier, which we shall be playing quite soon because they will release an update, it's a strategic game, a city builder. Maybe you're not interested, but when I play it, I really create a stock market there because I try to sell for the highest price and buy for the lowest price. Yeah, the Watcher's Amulet, +1 retribution, level 16, ground skill, guardian angel. I mean, who ever uses all these artifacts ever? I mean, you are in Act 3, you are level 18 already, and they give you an amulet that is +1 retribution, guardian angel, level 16. Okay, it has an empty slot, fine. Maybe if you use retribution, like if you are somebody who has retribution, but I'm sure you can find better amulets. Like, for example, the Wicked has the same level 16, has a slot for a rune, has +2 intelligence, has Scoundrel, has Ire of the Urge, and 1 point of retribution to boot. Or let's take Captains. No, okay, this one doesn't have retribution. This one neither. But why? Why? Is it just to fill up your inventory, or is it just to complete the task from your manager? Like people who are responsible for items in Divinity, like, I have to make some item, I'm gonna make this. Have they played the game themselves? Ever? Probably post factum. Okay, let me check one thing. Trading. May I be of service? How much money have you got? 37,000. Oh, that's reassuring. So I'm gonna sell the books and all these grenades, flasks, all this nonsense. Precise sword, bones, splitter, magical element stuff, gaze of doom, crossbow that I haven't identified. I mean, I don't even have to identify it, I guess. Then the dag, poison arrows, all these arrows. Then the guardian coif. What's coif? I haven't met this word before either. Coif. Historical term for a helmet. Same. Knight of Duna's helm. I'll keep it as a memory, but strong string. The Watcher's Amulet, the same. I'll keep it as a memory. Plate. Then a fuse, high tier blank polymorph skill book, the Art of Destruction, Rhymes of the Ranger, and 1 bedroll. And he even has enough money to buy all that. Isn't that impressive? Now, Beast, you also had something for him, right? Lizard stuff, Twinkster, magical wooden wand, bone scale armor, breastplate. Look at the prices on these. Okay, let me keep the light items. I'm gonna keep the wands and sell the armor. Okay, let me keep this one. What else can I sell? Something that costs... Okay, let me sell this wand. Okay. And that means that Ifan will have to sell only this and this. The hat that belongs to Beast will stay with Beast. Out of respect for him, money goes to Ifan. Meister's Note. I still haven't figured out what this Meister's Note is about. What is it about? Meister's Note, Divinity 2. Ah, it's the code to enter her cellar. Ah, that's all. I see. So I can safely drop this one. I thought it would be necessary for the future. Okay, let's put it in the bag. Shame, I should have checked much earlier. Now, what else deserves a cleanup? The bones will need to be combined with mortar and pestle. Backpack gets the amulet, gets the helmet for the memories. Alien Tormented Soul goes to Fane. Medium Flame Rune goes to the Red Prince. Tattered Note goes to Beast. The book goes to Fane. The Eternal Artifact goes to Fane. The Gipinia goes to the Lady Vengeance, together with the Stardust Herb and Calasera. Recipes. Let me make... What is going on? Let me make bone dust. 1, 2, 3. Pouch of superior pixie dust. 1. About grimoire, I can make more teleportation scrolls as I got some feathers. 1, 2. And about potions. Huge healing potion, large physical armor potion, giant healing potion, and that's it. Okay. Still quite an inventory. Quite dust has to go to Fane. Why do I have it? Put on normal fighting attire. I'm level 16, so it's technically time I upgraded my weapons, but let's first go to the beach and add the volume. I need to upgrade my daggers. Combine with Azure Flint. 1, 2, 3. 3 enough? 3 enough. Thank you. Now you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they're both level 18. The damage has... It's almost 500 now. It's insane. The Vulture's Mask has to be... Oh, no. I want to upgrade everything on Ifan if it is less than level 17. So combine with Diamond Dust. It's a unique item, so there have to be 4. The Vulture's Mantle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finesse hasn't changed, unfortunately. Steady Strap. Legendary. Okay, let's combine it with Diamond Dust too. To give him more physical armor. Pants of Benediction, level 14. Level 15, level 15. What if I upgrade Lone Wolf Mark? Just out of interest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will it go +4 finesse? No, still stays +3. Okay, everything else is acceptable levels. Yeah. What else? The steering. I think on beast I want to upgrade 1, 2, 3. Intelligence stays the same, but now there is more armor. Level 16, level 14. Maybe Wand of the Elder. Oh, damn it. Combine it with Azure Flint. 1, 2, 3, 4. Intelligence hasn't changed, unfortunately. That's alright. Shields have to be upgraded, by the way. Captain's Compass Amulet. Manage runes. No. Combined with, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lore Master hasn't changed. Red Prince, the Sorcerer's Ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please tell me the intelligence will increase. No, it won't. Now I need 5 pieces of diamond dust, and those I can get where? I can get them on Lady Vengeance, and for that I need actually to trade a bit more.
The golden-haired woman in...
Isn't... Oh, now, it's so soon.
Goodbye.
I knew you'd be back for more.
Yeah, I'm back for more. I'll sell to you this one. Wait, what?
So...
I gave wrong items to Red Prince. Red Prince, I apologize. This was supposed to be
I knew you'd
Ifan.
be back for more.
This one and this one. That would be 5,000 gold. Give me all diamond dust you possess. Thank you.
So...
Now, shields have to be upgraded. Diamond dust, diamond dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strength hasn't changed. And this one, what? This one, the same. Diamond dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What about Anmelee Falin? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think Constitution just increased. It was 14, now it's 15, because Anmelee Falin has been increased. Constitution and wits. Critical damage has increased, so Anmelee Falin was +1 wits, and now it's +2, right? Let me check this, because it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I also need to remember to respect my characters. Why sell when you can steal? Sorry, I haven't read your message. Because I had no sound, no volume. Yeah, Constitution and wits both have improved. Isn't that amazing? I try to be a relatively decent fellow in Divinity. Like, yes, I've slaughtered a lot of people already and monsters, but if I can restrain myself from some actions, I restrain myself.
Something on your mind, darling?
Yeah, tell me what you have. Intelligence, Druid's Robe, no. The Panacea, +2 Constitution, +5 Wits, Retribution and Initiative. Huh. Huh. Well, these are obviously for Red Prince. Grappling Gloves. Initiative and +4 critical chance. Think I'm taking those. Am I? Initiative, wits, and critical chance. Digs up. Beast, what do you have? Initiative, critical chance, requires finesse 14. And you have only 10 finesse, right? What about you? So I'll give your gloves to okay, combine this and this. Yeah, I'm buying these two items. Thank you.
You want to craft a sword? Here, take the tablet.
I misclicked.
Something on your mind, darling?
I misclicked. Damn it. And now the items that Elmira will have will be different. I don't want to craft the freaking swarm breaker. What? Ah. I'm afraid if I load now, I will lose the items that I just... Okay, let's load and see if the items are gonna change. Shit, why? Have to be clicking less fast. No, not you.
Something on your mind, darling?
Yeah, you see, the items are different now. I'll have to stay with and I loaded the wrong game. Okay, I've taken the tablet from Elmira. I'll have to craft the Swornbreaker and give it to her. I hope I can do that. Hope I haven't botched anything.
Something on your mind, darling?
Well, she doesn't seem to have taken offense, so hopefully everything is alright. Diamond dust? Why do I have diamond dust? So, items. This one goes to Red Prince. Gives him more wits. Higher critical chance again. And as for gloves, so you take the gloves that require finesse. And these gloves go to Beast. Yeah. Now, Fortify is still learned because of the extra memory slot. Who's there? Struggling a bit to kill Zach. I forgot who that is. Is it the little fire monster in Riker's house, or who? It's alright though. God, who is that? Who's that? Desiccated undead.
Ifan, good to see you again. Of course. Told you I would, didn't I? Sure thing.
Desiccated undead. Act 2. Is it the Lich? The Lich in Mordus's cellar? Is it him that you're talking about? So let me now drop one memory slot, add 1.2 wits. Okay, then I'm not completely hopeless, it looks like. On Red Prince I have to drop all strength and 1 point of memory and add everything to wits. We good? We good. Actually, finesse can be dropped too, right? And what kind of finesse do I need? I need 14 finesse for my items, right? Yeah, I need exactly 14 finesse. From gear plus 3. Okay. Beast now. We can drop. We can drop nothing on Beast, surprisingly. And why is that? Because I have invested in memory. Yeah. I have invested in memory. And I need all these spells on him. Because he's a big mage, my Beast. Mask Cleanse, Evasive Aura, by the way, are useless. I'm not going to wear Source Orbs anymore. Fane. What about you, Fane? We can drop... Well, first of all, we unlearn Living on the Edge and we learn Mosquito Swarm back. Yeah. And we now need to drop one memory slot, add intelligence. Constitution 20, all is good in this respect. Please take your elf form. And it looks like we're done. So critical chance on Beast is 26. Critical chance on Red Prince is 34. Critical multiplier 160. The spells will be absolutely annihilating. What next? I need to talk to Tarquin and Corbin. Maybe they'll have some rings or some artifacts for me.
Take a look at what I've been working on. Go on.
Golden Robe, Constitution, Retribution, Leadership, Initiative, Critical Chance. Maybe for Beast? Constitution, Retribution, Leadership, HP. Well, no, mine is kinda better, to be frank, so thanks. Let's go upstairs and talk to Tarquin.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need.
Why are you fighting him?
I shall be remaining here.
You can pass that quest without any fighting, if I remember correctly. Game crashed. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. How long ago did you save? XP. I see you're going for maximum XP. The Sterin. Helmet. Intelligent Scoundrel, Hydra Sophist, Necromancer. I presume the one that I have is better. Yeah. Anything else, Tarquin, you can make me happy with? Finesse, Dual Wielding. Finesse. Ashwood Branch. Magical Iron Helmet. Exquisite Vest. Alright, I'm just buying this frame. And speaking of trading, how about I check the Temple of Tersindelius also? Maybe traders there also have something interesting. Like the Priestess of Duna.
Almighty Duna, save your children. Deliver us from the void. Almighty Duna, save your children. Deliver us from the void. Almighty Duna.
What a lunatic. Let's buy air and life essences. Let's buy all the essences. What do I care? Look how much money she has. What is this? Why does she have so much money? "45 attitude, really? 81 attitude. This one is a very greedy bastard. Talkative and greedy. Now what about the others?
May your God be with you.
Constitution, Scoundrel, Geomancer, Necromancer, with initiative. Maybe I should kill the Listener Priest instead of her, because he seems to be absolutely non-responsive to
the creature stares at you like a wolf observing
logic.
some plan.
Combine the Rune Frame of Power. Why has it become more expensive? Maybe something happened to my bartering? No, nothing.
Your gold can't save you, not against blades.
With critical chance. The rings. Huntsman. Very unimpressive
Gently caresses
items.
your arm with a taloned hand.
And I don't see any new spells, right? Matt.
But perhaps...
Do I get new spells after level 16? Like, maybe at level 19 there'll be something on the market, or there'll be no new spells anymore? Because it's becoming kind of boring with the current spells. Don't think so. Really? Oh, that's a shame. Okay, let's go to Vrogir's temple and see what expects us there. You can merge the mental and physical books. It's quite fun. Mental and physical books. So you can craft spells yourself, but I don't know the recipes. I guess I'll have to read about them on the internet. Oh no, another round of looting. Haste and soaked book. Let's read the book. This book contains an old fable of Rogir, god of the orcs. And when Rogir stood against the enemies of the orcs, fit of body and mind, he had but one aim in mind, to crush them into darkness. Yet that wasn't to be the way of it, for Rogir became enlightened that very night. He received a vision, bathed in light, in which he saw that leading his enemies to the light of truth would turn them from foe to friend, strengthening his forces and gladdening the hearts of his people. And lo, did Rogir wake and follow the path of light, and from them on, light did shine on Vrogir and all his sons and daughters. Is it their own fantasy? I cannot imagine an orc leader to be doing that. Let me first inspect. This place here cannot reach. Why can't you reach that place? Because there was a collapse of the platform. I see. Purged corpse, an ancient key, a mushroom, a vase with a ring inside, which is legendary. Cool. Very cool. What's the ring about? Scoundrel Hydrosophist summoning, so that's for sale. Let me teleport back to my friends. Necroplus Hydro Book gives Bloodstorm. Necroplus Source Pyro is Mass Corpse Explosion. Mass Corpse Explosion I have, but Necroplus Source Hydro Book gives Bloodstorm. Oh, that's that sounds very interesting, in fact. I need to craft it. I need to do it maybe after. Can I maybe craft it now if I create? Can I create books? Bloodstorm is quite the broken spell. Now, how do I create books? So I have empty books, blank summoning skill book. Yeah, I only have summoning. I don't have Hydrosophistry or Necromancery, unfortunately, so we'll have to wait. That Black Ring Reaver, Fear Maiden. I wonder what killed them. Oh, I see what killed them. The champion of... Ah, no, those are black...
It looks like this place gave the Black Ring a bloody nose. Best be careful ahead.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with you, Fane.
Careful now. That's a trap.
A trap, okay. Bam! Oh, nice! Bam! Pretty cool. Full of buttons. Defiler.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Let's talk to the damage. Actually is quite considerable.
The spirit of a Black Ring Defiler frantically drags something or someone backwards with both hands. He glances around for help as he retreats. Something beneath his heel clicks.
You need a scroll of the move. You need a blank variant of the book. Ah, I see. So you need scrolls and books. I wonder how you find recipes for that.
Help! Somebody douse the flame! Douse the floor!
A spectral arrow suddenly lodges itself between his eyes with a hollow thwack. His face turns slack and confused before he collapses backwards in a heap. Without even a whimper, the spirit is no more. The spirit of a Black Ring Witch flails and writhes on the floor, engulfed by ghostly flames. An unseen force hauls her backwards, as if to bring her to safety. The faint sound of an arrow being loosed echoes through the hall. Whatever force has been dragging the witch abruptly stops. She goes limp. The flames consume her. The ghostly flames flicker out as the spirit vanishes.
See any more ghosts? So should we just run for it? I mean, why not? Just the question is to which side. This looks interesting. So I guess it makes sense to run to the right first and then to the left. I hope we can survive.
Careful.
Bam!
Careful. That's a trap.
Bam! Bam! We survived. Beast, are you mad? Mushroom. What else have we
Look
got?
out. I see a trap nearby.
Stand on it.
Should neutralize this thing before it does damage.
Ah, yeah. Of course. Good.
Careful now.
Neutralization. Like splendid neutralization, I would say. But that's exactly what I wanted to do with him. I wanted to just stab on the trap. Traps and Orc Priestess is dead.
I've spotted something.
Red Prince, that's for you. Another eternal artifact, really. Oh, ballista. What have I destroyed? I don't know what I destroyed, but hopefully that was fun. Ooh. Nice. Eternal artifacts are amazing. Why? I mean, am I supposed to do with them something else except for crafting, or...? Eternal artifacts, ancient artifacts, phase capacitors. I wish I could go another eternal artifact, really. I mean, why are you so excited about them? Also, are orc priests ogres? Or they're orcs exactly? No, they're orcs. Actually, the first orcs I can see in the game. That's amazing. Am I going to consume their sources? I don't think so. Well, depends on how they're gonna talk to me, of course, but let's first converse.
Before you is the spirit of a priestess, an orc priestess. She's an imposing warrior monk, but gripped with terror as she gazes upon something looming over her from across the hall. She staggers back a few steps. An echoing roar fills your ears, rushing water. The priestess turns to flee, but is suddenly blasted off her feet by an immense, unseen force.
It's just crafting, but you combine them with gear. You can combine them with gear? Really? In what way? So let's take the ring, ancient artifact, or eternal artifact. Eternal artifact, right? What? What happened? The item just got enhanced. Wait, what? Eternal artifacts, Divinity. Combined with armor gives helmet, 2 finesse, 1 huntsman, chest, 10% air resistance, belt, 2 strength, 1 warfare, gloves, 2 constitution, leggings, 1 polymorph, boots, 1 thievery, plus 1 scoundrel, poison resistance. What? For real? Shit, I didn't know that. Daggers. 25% of weapon damage as bonus, air damage 50% to set shocked for 1 turn. Works with some unique items. Adding poison or shock damage to a weapon overrides the other damage. The bonus shock example. Ancient artifact. If right clicked on, doesn't have combined with. There is no recipe associated with it. It is also worth 4 gold. Vendor junk. Hell. Now I really regret crafting the eternal armor. There is a guy who wrote, I didn't know you could enchant items and forge like 10 eternal armor sets to sell to merchants. Yeah, that's what I would have done. Effects do not stack, but do apply to unique items. So, wow. Matt, why haven't you told it to me earlier? I would have enchanted something. So, helmet gives finesse. And rings get scoundrel. I guess we will just use all eternal artifacts we possess on Ifan. Phase capacitors. Are they also... Do they also function like... what? Enhancers? No, they don't use... They don't work like enhancers. What about ancient artifact? No, they don't work. So... Let me then... Well, I need to be that sure that I will be using exactly this... these rings in the future. And am I sure about that? Or maybe it's time I replaced... No, I think I'll go with these rings. I mean... Well, I'm definitely sure that I'm gonna be using my helmet, which I'm, by the way, not wearing for some reason, because I was trading and I forgot to change back. So if I combine this helmet with an eternal artifact, I'll get +2 finesse. No? I will not? What about this one? Yeah, +2 finesse, +1 huntsman. Shit. And what's wrong with this eternal artifact? Magical and mechanical. Is it not combinable with other things, like about rings? Inward combination. Gosh. Okay, if I combine it with a weapon, I get some magical damage, right? Invalid combination. What? Why? Oh, it worked. Air damage. Got air damage. But that's not... How does it work? You gotta get 2 and combine them, I think. To get 1 full. Makes sense. But then I'm surprised that it worked with the dagger. Weird, right? Really weird. Yes, exactly. Interesting. So how about I try it with the other ring? Didn't work. Necklace. Resistance. 2% crit. 5% dodge. 2% crit equals 2 wits, right? So that's quite a lot. Polymorph, Constitution, Strength. I can combine Fane's Gloves of Teleportation with this artifact, and that will ensure that he has more Constitution, and then I can replace his leggings with something else. So will this one work with the half artifact? It did not work. Well, let me combine this ring with the Eternal Artifact to get more Scoundrel. Poison resistance. Well, now I see, the more... Wait a moment, what if I combine these two? What if I combine 3 of them? 4 of them? 5 of them? Nothing. What if I combine the Ancient Artifact and the Source Orb? What if I combine a Source Orb and a Half Artifact? Half Artifact and Ancient Artifact. A Phase Capacitor. Shame. Shame. Well, anyway, Ifan emerges even more powerful and dangerous now. I can enhance Beast's weapon with this Eternal Artifact. Fire, Earth. It didn't work with his Wand of the Elder, but somehow it worked with the Strawberry Snitch Blade. What's the logic then? Kinda confusing, to be honest. But anyway, we emerge even more powerful on Ifan. I need to consume this source, this pot of source on the ground.
Kneeling before the altar is the spirit of another orc, a priest. He produces an ornate dagger and slices open the palm of his hand. Around him, the sound of rushing water grows.
Frogir, I am your servant to my last breath.
He daubs the altar with his spectral blood and bows. The roar of water intensifies. He is suddenly swept forward. His skull hits the altar with a crunch.
Interesting. I'm now thinking if I did the right thing, put it in the ring. What if I could find something more powerful even? Like enhancing this ring. Let me revert to where I still had that artifact, because I think I have an idea of what to do with it. Okay, the artifact is still here. No? Already enhanced. Then even earlier, quick save. Number 4. I still have it. Right. Let's keep it for now.
Kneeling before the rogue, he daubs.
Now the Basis. Fane. Why did you consume the source? Okay. Doesn't matter. Beast of Fane. Maybe for Fane it's even better. Or another half. Combine it with no. Matt, you're it's not working. Okay, what if I I don't know. What the hell? I mean, yeah, if it worked, it would be wonderful, but... Stack into eternal artifacts. Eternal plate. I mean, what am I to do with them? Are they for... Put this thing to good use somehow? Wait. So the first type is combined with armor, and the type that I'm playing with now is combined with weapons. But that doesn't explain why it doesn't work with the wand. What if I use 2? Am I supposed to use this one with it? What? The wand of the elder cannot be enhanced at all. Okay, probably that's the point. So I guess the smaller ones enhance weapons, but not all weapons. What about shields? What about the shield, Amadio? What about plywood shield? What about this artifact? So the shield isn't enhanceable at all. I'm just thinking that I'll have to take away this ring from Fane. With Scoundrel, or a Theurge and Necromancer. Yeah, I'll figure it out later off the stream because I'm too much paralyzed by the ring question, to be honest. It's unacceptable. But at least the mystery with artifacts has been solved, successfully so. What's this room here? Guess priests lived here. Broken ballista. An unbroken ballista. Water flowing. Looks like a door to me. Yeah. I guess I need to talk to Rogier to open the door, and there is a reliquary with a book on archery, whatever that is. I don't expect anything good from it. This rather dry rule book describes a set of rules for archery contests. I'm sure I've read it before, so I'm not going even to bother with it. Let's go talk to Rogier. Light up the candles.
The altar sits before you, defiantly silent. You see the image of a sun crudely carved into the rock.
Got it. The sun. How do I get here, though? There must be some entrance. There must be some lever. Some gold.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
Really no. Oh, I haven't looted this Fear Maiden. So I found the key. The key is supposed to open some door or chest, right? Ah, I forgot this one. I haven't interacted with this thing at the entrance, by the way, which is quite stupid of me. Why isn't the fight starting? I'm just stuck in this pause where it's nobody's turn. Maybe you'll need to load the game, unfortunately. Really, you saw traps nearby. What a surprise. Let me talk to this thing.
I can't make heads nor tails of this.
What, Red Prince?
If I'm to understand this correctly, it reads, walk safely in Vrogir's path.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's all wonderful, but what was the key for? Vrogir's path. No idea what's Vrogir's path. Remember there was some puzzle connected to it actually. Yeah, there was a puzzle how to pass this territory unscathed, but I'll run again.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
Very strange. I don't have orcs in my... Oh, what's this?
I can't make heads nor tails of this.
Red Prince.
Vrogir's culture was so focused on brutality and violence, yet they write so beautifully on it.
That's amazing. How do I open the freaking door? Ah.
An ancient-looking lever stands before you. It's still damp from the recently receded floodwaters.
Take a closer look at the lever.
There's a small slot in the side of the lever, almost like a keyhole.
Maybe my ridiculous strategies are too ridiculous. The game is denying it. Yeah, I insert the key into the slot and pull the lever.
A deep rumble heralds the wall beyond sliding downwards, a hidden door.
Hidden, yeah. Of course, hidden. What do we have here? Nothing. What do we have here? Nothing. Okay, then let's climb down and enter. Enter what? I don't know. 10,000 XP and more orcs. More orcs. Well, I presume there will be a fight of some sorts, maybe with a persuasion check. Who knows? Oh! Oh! That's cruel, you know? Very cruel.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Can you loot, please? Knight of Vrogir boots. Strength and two-handed. Grand skill and rage. Sir Laura, could you stop trying to kill yourself kindly? Thank you. So the source has to be infused by Beast. Let's talk to the boots. The boots will go to the Red Prince's bag.
the spirit of another orc stands before you, but this one is formidably armored and extraordinarily angry.
Dogs, skulking vermin, cowards.
He hurls the warhammer away with a final yell, before turning to you with a deep scowl, panting for breath that he no longer needs.
Godwoken, you're here. Did you kill the Black Ring grunts who defiled Rogear's temple, who flooded this sacred temple, rather than test me in battle?
Yes, indeed.
Good. Heretics deserve only death. This temple was a fortress. My traps made it untouchable, unpassable. That weasel, that sad old man, he responded not with strength, but with soggy cowardice, and made me look the fool. Face me, you milk-livered mouse!
And about the orcs, what came of them?
The world grew too civilized for us. No plunder, no glory, nothing to make our hearts quicken. My people left you to your cities and farms and soft beds. They went far in search of a place where they could be alive. But I am a knight of Rogier. I stand vigil. I do not know what became of them.
I see. Don't want to consume his source. He's done
Careful now.
nothing wrong.
Trap.
Earth Down Mushroom. A chest with boots and bowl of potion of vitality. Sir Laura, please be careful. I'm begging you.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Oof. And I see. What's underneath? Anything I can teleport? Doesn't look like that. But I want to check this final sarcophagus. Man, the universe won't let me end this fight. Is it still glitched? First game crashed, then game bugged, now power went out. Oh no! That's awful. Sir Laura is still running around. Still alive, thankfully. So what are the boots? Sneaking, movement, dodging, initiative, dodging. No, it's all for sale. The key to Red Prince. Oh, I could teleport this way, actually. Much faster. So I guess we should leave the inhospitable place. Yeah. Sir Laura, are you alive? Yes, you are alive, and I hope you can stay like that when I escape the temple. Bam! Let's get away from this terrible place that endangered my squirrel. I need to heal up Sir Laura. Oh wow, repeat the same damn fight. Power is back. Congratulations. What haven't I done on the Nameless Isle? Haven't fought the battle at the Temple of Relic. But let's see, I visited Amadia, Zolstisa, Duna, Vrogir, Zantessa, Tursindelius, and the only one missing is Relic, actually. So Relic is the final place to go. Relic is the final place to go. I wonder if I can pray without approaching the fight. Can I? Looks like I cannot, because the altar is here. Ah. The first battle that I had during my first playthrough of this game is gonna be the last battle I have on the Nameless Isle, at least before entering the academy, that is. But oh, they're all hostile now. Maybe because they know that I've killed Alexander. How many people are still there? Black Ring Defiler is not hostile. Why? Wait, there are only 2 people? Really? No, there are more. Just my throat kinda hurts. I don't know why. Probably have been talking too much recent days. It depleted my resource. But it would be a shame to leave without that final battle. Guess I have to take it. What about the positioning?
As if from nowhere, a sweating warrior appears before you.
Who the hell's be yow?
I've killed the Sallow Man. What do you want to do about it?
He thinks for a moment on this. Then a glint appears in his eye that makes you think he's smiling.
Smiling. Okay.
Aye, the giant takes...
Strange. Well, it looks like it's gonna be an easy fight with so many enemies and all of them underleveled. Nice. Good strike. So, Skull of the Black Ring. Ifan cannot attack anyone. Let's teleport close to them, but behind. This would be behind, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna lean. Crippling blow. Oh no, that was more than 1,000. Half. 1,500 damage. Can you imagine? Just insane. Battle Stomp on bot. Okay, feign now. Let me teleport somewhere interesting, like here, for instance, and use teleportation on Black Ring River and bring the lad to Ifan and his current friends. Congratulations, Matt. My sincere congratulations.
I'll yield to none.
Teleportation of Magister Inquisitor to her friends. Bam. Executed. Who else? What can we do? Maybe time warp on Ifan. I think I'll kill them without it even. So how about I raise a Bone Widow? This is who? Black Ring River. Almost dead. Magister Inquisitor. I need to attack this Magister Inquisitor. This one, right? And Mosquito Swarm on her. Now our Black Widow. Let's consume a corpse and attack the who? Can you attack this one? And again, Red Prince. Let's jump somewhere close to the battle. All I need is 31k XP left for level 13. That's not a lot. Let me teleport this one. Somehow too far away. And let's use ignition to clean up a bit. It's strange that not many characters were affected by that. Who else can I teleport? This one. Right into the crowd. One was executed by that. Who is that? Black Ring Defiler. This is Superconductor. Or maybe Earthquake. Oh, Earthquake is good. Somebody else died by that. Let me swap the work with... Do we have corpses? There should be a corpse, no? There was a corpse. Because I definitely killed someone. Cannot swap those targets. Let's swap with the spider then, because I want Ifan to be attacking successfully and a lot of enemies.
Glory is mine.
The work was dead, was killed. Now we have how many enemies still standing? Defiler and this Magister is standing, right? But she's standing in a strange position. Here she is. Backstab, and now battering ram. Why wasn't she affected by that battering ram? I don't understand. Okay, superconductor. What? Nobody got damaged by that. It's weird. Shield throw. I'm standing in a very bad position, I understand. Impalement then. Or somebody got killed. Magister Priestess. How can I disable her? Well, if I approach... Chloroform. There's another Inquisitor here. I see. Defiler. Two action points. Chloroform onto this one. Red Prince now. Let's get closer. Use Fire Breath.
None.
Magister. Priestess. Where is she? This one. Battle Stomp.
Glory is mine.
Why is she not targetable? What the? Because she's my friend. That's why. She is not my enemy. I'll put her to sleep just in case. Oh. Paladin Archer. Is he my friend or foe? A friend. Something strange is happening here. But okay. So we have this Black Ring Defiler. I need to do something about him. What can I do about him? I can, for instance, use Winter Blast. Poor spider. Oh. Oh no. Critical hit, you saw that? Absolutely insane. Magister Priestess. Paladin Archer. I thought I killed at least one paladin who was hostile to me. Being a mage gives me the advantage of range. Well, I can imagine that. So let me talk to this Magister to start with.
The Magister Priestess has her head bowed against her staff as she murmurs a prayer for the dead.
Merciful Seven, watch over your fallen warriors. Usher them onwards to the Hall of Echoes.
Can I cast away the clouds? Yeah, much better. What about the paladin?
Black Ring. I thought they were a spent force. Clearly not.
They were who? Spent force.
Rubbish.
Dead Paladin, Black Ring River, Defiler, Skull of the Black Ring, Arrows and the Belt, Origin Wand, Work, Magister Inquisitor, Dead Magister Knight, Paladin Sarlis Arm, Dead Magister Ranger, Defiler, Knight of Relic, Defiler, Field Maiden, and Black Ring Defiler. Now I need to clean up. Make clouds disappear. Oh, that didn't work. Unfortunately. What about this fire? Fane, could we... Weird. very strong cursed fire that refuses to disappear. Range, meaning I can block every single ladder that gives the enemies a way to get to me and just cheese the hell out of this fight. It reminds me of GTA, how I deal with the police there. So what about the book? Black Ring Diary. Day 3, still quiet here. The portal continues to direct the ocean into the old orc temple, and as long as it does so, we have to stand here and guard it. How does that damn Salaman expect us to please the God King if we aren't given a chance to wet our blades with divine order blood? Soaked book. We read it. Black mirror.
A flat circle of polished black obsidian. The mirror is pretty.
Yeah, we know what it says. So let's talk to the Black Ring.
My thanks to you and your friends. I had never died before. I felt so much pain, so much fear. It was delicious. A shame I shall not taste death again once my lord returns. But when he does, you will beg for the sweet aroma of death.
Looks like you won't have much to do until your lord returns.
Oh no. There you are quite mistaken. I have already taken his covenant, and he rewards his loyal followers.
Ah. Sure. Only one? Really? Is he mad? Also, what do you think you are doing? Do you realize that we're technically dead? Courage. Crippling blow. And sword-tooth knife. Okay, what now?
Do not fear. I will return. We shall all return. It is the God King's will. What? No. No, you can't. I am to be reborn. I am his favorite. Get back. Get back, I command you.
The spirit turns to run, but he's already yours. He starts to fade as his power begins to flow into your veins.
No, you can't. I was promised eternity. Please. Please.
Maniacs.
The spirit of a magister brandishes her sword in one hand, while the other is clasped to a wound in her side. She throws a hasty glance over her shoulder.
There's too many of them. Get the bishop to the Elven Temple. We'll hold them off as long as we can.
She turns her attention forward once more, her eyes darting between foes in several directions.
Bishop? Wait. Alexander is here. This Elven Temple may warrant investigation.
Have you forgotten, Thane? We killed him already. What else? Who else do we have? Chronicler, Fanatic, Archaeologist. And we also had a hand. Paladin Searless arm.
White-hot pain, fangs sinking into you. A magister appears and offers her hand. You reach for it, but there's a loud snarl. Warm blood soaks you. Then, darkness.
Corrosive touch. What's that? Corrosive touch. Destroy physical armor on target character and set acid status. Geomancy 1, Necromancy 1. Interesting. 2 meters range. wonder how you learn how to make this book, and if it is possible at all. Did I kill this Majesty Priestess and the Paladin?
O righteous Seven, reward the dead.
I damn near empty my quiver against this horde. We're outnumbered, badly.
Maybe I should not kill them. What about this Spirit of the Night of Relic?
The spirit of a woman in strange armor stands before you. Visible on her breastplate is the seal of Relic. She casts an imperious eye over you.
Godwoken, you're late. The world bleeds while you dawdle. Linger no more, the trials await.
How do you know I'm Godwoken?
Because I was the same as you once. A Godwoken.
She looks you over once again. The judgmental arch of her eyebrows suggests you're less than she had hoped for.
Perhaps not exactly like you, but I heard the call and came here to face the trials of the gods. I was not chosen for divinity. Instead, I became a guardian of this temple. A knight of Rallic. The Black Ring ended my vigil. They came, intent on destroying this place. I fought them off as long as I could, but there were too many.
I seek the Council of the Seven. Do you know how to access it?
The altars shall show the way, but only to those deemed worthy. Bow and pray to each altar. The way may be revealed to you then, or it may not. If the gods do not choose you to progress, then you'll likely share my fate.
Do you know why you weren't chosen to become the next divine?
There was a reluctance in my heart. A lingering doubt. To be divine is to shoulder a great responsibility. Deep down, I didn't want that responsibility for myself. The gods must have sensed my unwillingness. Still, I wanted to serve them. I became a Knight of Rallic that day.
The gods have been badly beaten. The altars are unlikely to yield results.
A brief note of incomprehension and fear creeps across the spirit's features. She regains her composure and shakes her head.
No, that cannot be true. It cannot. Pray at the altars and seek the path into the council. The gods will not fail us, you'll see.
Okay. Thane still misses one source.
The altar stands before you, silent and still, an image of the sun engraved on its top. A bird flits by, snatching an ant from its surface.
So it looks like it's over. We've done everything on the island except for the Academy's entrance. And that's what we should be doing, I think, next stream. Time to respec. Be right back. Matt, I'll be finishing now, so just in case, thank you for participating in the stream. And I don't know why. Oh, the troll had this the ghost.
The spirit of a troll stands before you. He attempts to pick up a nearby rock and frowns with confusion as his ghostly hand passes right through it.
What are you doing here?
I guard cave in return for sack of meat. Each day, new sack, and each day I stand here. I no feel hungry anymore. I no feel anything.
I'll consume your source just in case if you are sworn.
The troll's spirit roars in anger and swings a fist at you, to no effect. He's gone before he can swing the other fist.
Yeah. Very nice that he was here, because it gave me a chance to replenish my source to the brim. And by the way, I haven't found any source bottles here where I could replenish endlessly, and that's interesting. So I don't know what's with my voice today, and I generally feel kind of fatigued. I don't know. Maybe because I've been really intensely streaming and intensely working in parallel with that. And maybe it has something to do with the heat outside. So, like, I don't want to stream in this condition because I feel some creeping headache and it would be just bad performance. I don't want to be disrespectful to you, my viewers, being kind of not so talkative and pensive. So we shall be back. I'm not sure. Well, Tuesday would be a great day to stream because I don't have many lessons then. Maybe tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow I'll take a day off from streaming just to regain my strength and see how my throat behaves, essentially. Yeah, so a huge thank you to Matt for staying with me and talking to me all these almost 3 hours, I think. Thanks to those who have been silently watching or listening to me. My regards to Twitch, YouTube, and to Good Game, to Misha's channel. And of course, special regards to those who will be watching the recording on YouTube. Take care. Have a great end of the weekend and a splendid start of the working week. And cheers. Bye-bye.